Good to be here. We've had a good few days of training. Boys are working hard. The conditions have been testing for them, but had a real good sort of block of training and looking forward to the game. Looking forward to the stadium. Obviously, new stadium, and expecting a big crowd tomorrow. Vissel Kobe is a top team, so looking forward to it.
Konnichiwa. Just to second what the gaffer said, really happy to be here. My first time in Japan. Tokyo seems a wonderful city. We've been very well received at the hotel and at the training complex. So excited to see the stadium. Only just arrived, but looking forward to that, and of course looking forward to the game, because that's what we do.
Yeah, I guess for us it's exactly that, constant evolution and improvement. We had a decent season last year where we certainly I think laid down some really good foundations with the way we want to play and with the squad we have, and obviously we want to be better this year, and that's the goal.
Again, just to second that, obviously it was our first season working with the new manager. It was a good season. I think we learnt a lot. I learnt a new way of playing, a new philosophy. But I think we've got to strive to have more than just a good season. We want to be achieving big things and making history and getting hands on silverware, really. So, and we only do that by keep improving as a squad, as players, looking to be better. And that's the beauty of starting a new season. We start fresh. We come back with the benefits of having a year under the manager and really kicking on and striving to achieve more than we did last year.
Yeah, nothing really different from home, to be honest. It's just, again, constant improvement in our football, and obviously when you're away from your kind of home environment, it's a different training conditions, and it's all about adaptation to that, and hopefully that not affecting our training levels, and exposing the guys to different things. I mean, it took me 4 years to nail Konnichiwa, and Maddison has done it in 3 days. So the boys are improving all the time, and I think this time of the year it's just about making sure that we don't miss a day of an opportunity to get ready for the start of the season, because once the season starts, it's especially with us being back in Europe, heavy games program, and this time of the year for us as coaches is really valuable. So the last thing you want to do is kind of come into sort of a different environment and sort of change your approach because of something not familiar to us. So that's what we're looking for. And like I said, the boys, I mean, we got here, the first day we got here, literally off the flight, we had a double session, pushed the boys hard, and they were excellent. And I think they've really embraced the challenge of it.
No, we haven't exchanged any messages recently. I'm still in contact with Shinji Okazaki. Yeah, we have that's one of the beauties of social media these days. Is one of the positives of it is you can keep relationships with a lot of people who are part of your life. You're correct in saying we had 1 year together. So my first year in the Premier League, which seems like a long time ago now, and Shinji almost played as like the number 10 for Leicester. He played in the number 10 position, so I took a lot from his game. Premier League winner, and a really, really nice, humble guy. And to be honest, I get that feeling with Japanese people in general. So humble and so polite, and Shinji epitomised that really. We are still in contact. He's a good friend. He's a great player, and a brilliant dancer as well, actually, on the team nights out. So really good.
Yeah, no, it's very important. I mean, obviously for us, the priority is preparing for the season, and that's why we're here. We obviously we've got good training facilities, we've got good matches. So, but I think every time we go to another country, it's an opportunity for us to kind of acknowledge the support we have from this side of the world. We have, I think, 3 supporter branches here in Japan. Hopefully we want to grow that to more, and a lot of the people from this side of the world don't get to see us live. So I think it's important that wherever we go, that we make an impact beyond just the football, and any chance we get as a football club, not just with me but with other representatives of the club, is to get into the community and try and have a presence as much as we can. So that, as I said, for us it's important that Tottenham as a football club keeps growing, globally, and as I said, we've already got strong support in this side of the world, and one is we acknowledge it, and secondly, it's important for us to keep growing it. Yeah, the guys who kind of participated in the game so far, plus Ben Davies has trained this week. So out of the travelling party, I think it's still Richie and Destiny that aren't quite ready to play, but everyone else is fit and well. Oh, look, it's, I guess this time of year, like you said, it's pretty hard for the supporters because they kind of don't have all the information, and fair to say there's plenty of misinformation out there. So it's hard to gauge. But, as I said before, we're working hard towards, bringing players in, and it's a process that sometimes you have to be patient with, But in terms of what we set out to do, that's still the plan, and you have to stay disciplined to that. Sometimes the timings don't work out. It doesn't happen as quickly as you want, and you don't get them in the ideal time. But I think it's really important you stay disciplined through that, and not sort of run off and chase other things. So what we started with in the summer in terms of our intended targets are still there, I wouldn't want to sort of put timelines on it, because again, I think that a lot of that is out of our control, and we just need to be patient. But certainly from where I sit at the moment, we're still in that sort of phase where what we identified is still what we're after. It's fair to say that from my perspective, nothing's really changed in terms of my beliefs and how I want my team to play. And obviously, we're trying to do it now at the most difficult league in the world, the most challenging league. It's got the best managers, the best players, and it's the most competitive. But I still believe that we can make an impact playing this kind of football the same way we did when I came to Japan. And Yokohama was sort of a similar club in that, they were a big club, but they hadn't won anything for 14, 15 years when I came here. And Tottenham are sort of in a similar boat, and you understand the significance of winning something for a club that hasn't won something for a while. But just as important for me is the way we do it and the football we play. And that's what we're sort of trying to build here. And with a bit of luck, hopefully we repeat the success we had here.
No, definitely. So, like I said, we've had one full year together now. It's definitely a philosophy and a type of football I haven't really probably played under anything too similar in previous managers. But I think it's brilliant. It's very attacking. It's very front foot, as we say in England. You have to work very hard, extremely hard, in every session, every game. But that's ultimately what we love, and I think we can be successful. I'm not just saying it because the manager is sat next to me, but I believe that this way of playing, and if we follow it how we should, can bring success to the football club, and I genuinely believe that. So, but like I said, we're only 1 year in. We're still building. We're still learning. We're still adapting to his style. We're obviously a year better off of knowledge of what he wants from us, and the messages are very clear and there, and we debrief a lot on what we should be doing and how we want to play, and the philosophy that is Tottenham Hotspur and our way. So we talk about that a lot. So like I said, hopefully that can bring us success, and we'll all be very happy then.
Look, we're constantly looking. Everyone knows me. I obviously spent close to 4 years here in Japan, and I love my time here, and I really think that the J League is a competition that is ranks with, apart from maybe the big 5 or 6 leagues in Europe, is of equal the sort of quality as other leagues. And I really believe that Japan is producing some world-class footballers who will, who are already making their mark in the Premier League. We've seen Mitoma go over to obviously to Brighton and do fantastically well. I mean, I took 3 or 4, maybe more players to Celtic, and they're all making a big impact. So we're constantly looking everywhere. I guess that's my experience here showed me that footballers. You can find quality footballers and footballers that will fit into the style of football we want to play everywhere. So we're constantly looking, and my answer is not yes and not no. Yeah, again, I'm well aware of the quality of the K-League. Again, I think when I was at Celtic, we were looking to bring over at least a couple of Korean players at the time. I think they've actually brought a couple over, and again made fantastic sort of impact in Europe. A lot of Korean players, none bigger and none better than our own Sonny, who's just an outstanding player, an outstanding person. He's the captain of our club, and he's as I said, just an outstanding individual, and we're super apt to have him at our football club. And again, we'll be looking far and wide for players, and as you rightly said, it is difficult for me to discuss.